KZ end up with a -5 in a minute?
Hard 30 tonight.
First of all, I don't believe in numbers.
Don't get fooled.
The sound of the final buzzer means it's hangover time. So grab a drink and join your host, Alphonse Sidney, for a Miami Heat Beat post-game show.
Heat win! Heat win! For my Canadians, Heat gun, yay! What the fuck is up? Yes, the Heat go into Canada. Kyle Lowry's epic return to Toronto and beat that ass. Listen, it's a tradition now. So fuck Drake, fuck Cardinal official.
Oh my gosh!
Fuck the Blue Jays. Fuck the Quebecois.
No.
Bring me out, Brad. I'm trying to think of Canadian things outside of Toronto. Whatever.
They're insignificant.
Folded pretty quickly
Yeah,
there.
listen. I think that's all they have. And poutine. Fuck poutine.
Hey,
Oh,
right.
listen.
Look,
French fries and cheese never did nothing to nobody.
With gravy, I don't know about all
They're
that.
playing with
Listen,
Kyle's ass.
Stop. Listen, stop. What did you just say?
Huh?
I'm Alphonse Sidney, a.k.a. Alf954. Welcome into Hangover Time, the Miami Heat Beat post-game show. If you're watching live on Twitch, thank you. We love you. Send us subscriptions, the bits, and all that good stuff. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, we love you as well, but always try to check us out live after the game on Twitch. And if you're listening to the audio podcast, take a shot while you're driving in your car on your way to work. And don't tell them Alf told you to do that.
No, let's not condone that.
Yeah,
Can't.
Wait until you get to a red light, at least.
Yeah, at least. Drinking the parking lot
The
before work
parking lot,
like
exactly.
a normal person.
Yes,
Let's
You're
go
gonna really
ahead,
piss off
Brad.
that one guy on YouTube now.
Let's find out what everybody's drinking and who was your player of the game. The chat is asking, is Moose dead? No, he's not. He's alive, and he just had to have his stomach pumped, but he's good. He'll be all right. And I'm going to go ahead first with my player of the game. My player of the game is Kyle Lowry because, you know what? After years just wasting away in that frozen wasteland, he comes to Miami. He gets some culture. He finally learns how to be a winner, that above the break three. He never did that in Toronto. Taking charges. He never did that in Toronto. Those hit ahead passes just started that shit.
Yeah.
Learned all that shit from Chris Quinn and the Miami Heat. So my player of the game is Kyle Lowry. Salute to you, sir. Bob, what are you drinking tonight, and who was your player of the game?
I got some water right now. I might open some wine for the Sunday night. My player of the game, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Mr. Hola Dipo. 20 points, something like that off the bench. Really big third quarter, explosive. Had the ball in his hands, and you just see more and more of the indecision, more and more of him trying to fit in. Yeah, Miami super invented Kyle. Young Ticonderoga, that's a great pencil. I'm gonna give it to Vic tonight. I like what we saw, and just him shaking more of trying to get himself incorporated, shaking some of that off. There's space. I don't know who told you there wasn't.
Kenny,
Yeah.
they're talking about how me and you were trashing Depot last show. I don't think we trashed him. I just think we said he looks like he's played himself out of the rotation. Looked like
And he had, and then he didn't anymore.
He plays his ass right back in the rotation. So, what are you drinking tonight, and who was your
things
player of the
changed.
game?
All right, so I got, again, the Simply Raspberry Lemonade with the vodka And as far as player of the game goes, it's a game all about statements. So my player of the game is Goran Dragic. Because anytime somebody from Slovenia, if you're from Slovenia, you go to a country and it's like, nah, get me the fuck out of here. That's a statement. And so my player of the game is Goran Dragic. Good job tonight, Goran.
Dude said, I've been through hell, but this is Canada. That's worse. Brass, what are you drinking tonight, and who was your player of the game?
So tonight, because of all of our back and forth all year with Raptors Twitter, I decided to go with their favorite thing to do, which is wine. But that's not enough for me. I need a little more culture, so I also got some of the Cuban coffee rum liqueur.
Oh,
There you go.
So a little more culture to it. My player of the game, I mean, we'll mix it up. I'm going to go, once again, 3 games straight. Well, I'm going to go second half Strus.
Yeah.
Because once again, he looks terrible in the first half, and then he lights it up. Is he the best second half person in the fucking NBA? Because
I don't think
he might
we're
be
talking about him in the MVP conversation enough.
Second half.
Because listen, the best player on the first seed in the East should be considered as an MVP, and Strus needs to be up there. Joey,
Yes.
welcome back. You haven't been around in a while. How you doing?
I know I missed
Joey.
everyone very much. I missed everybody.
Joey, where are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I am fine. I am okay. What did I say? No, I am fine. Right now, drinking a vodka and soda in a normal glass. I guess my player of the game, I got to give some love to Tyler Hero. I mean, finished with 18, 9, and 8 quietly. I mean, he did hit the other team's rim at the end of the game, which is, I feel like, almost impossible to do. So, I mean, that's the one rim you don't want to hit, and he hit it. So, I mean, I got to give it up for Tyler Hero. Great game.
Nice.
Tyler did look good. He was talking shit in multiple languages to that Canadian crowd. I loved it. Listen. And also, I love to see that kind of. Joey, are you all right, man?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Right.
Bond, the last few games, what we've seen out of the Heat is what we've come to expect all year, not expect, what we've been wanting to see all year. Yeah. Intentionality on offense, decisiveness. They know what they're doing. They're playing to their identity. I mean, the threes are coming in rhythm. They're not being forced. We're not going. I mean, it's not 1,000 DHOs trying to get somebody open for a three. People hitting threes in rhythm. They're attacking the rim. They look like they know what they want to do. And then defensively, because they are not the most talented offensive team in the world, defensively, they are holding it down when they're going through offensive lows. And then I think we saw that once again tonight, even without Jimmy in the lineup.
Lived 10 minutes from Canada for 30 years, hardly ever went. Heat fan since 95. Beautiful. Yeah, that's fun.
Like it's a store or something.
Yeah. That place around the corner.
I don't need nothing they got there.
I think no, right. Intentionality on offense is what I like the most out of what you said.
Vaughn, real quick. There are socks in the background. I'm trying to attack.
Hey, socks in the background.
Tell her she got to put some lotion on them ankles if she gonna put it on
TV. I just said put some lotion on them ankles. You gonna have them in the shot.
Right on the Achilles, looking crusty.
Go
ahead.
Shut up. She said your Achilles look crusty. No. Intentionality on offense, right? I think some of the issues that we saw over however that 2-week stretch was, those 4 games, the scuffle on the bench, that was just kind of some extra shit on top of what was already going to be kind of a rough spot within bringing Vic and Morris and all of that stuff back together, getting all the pieces back under one roof and trying to massage them all back together. Somebody said you got Kevin Durant ankles. And so, she said all y'all's mothers. So you can take me out. I think yeah, having that happen, and then on top of the massaging everything back in, it made it feel a bit uglier than what it needed to be. And now you see the pieces are back. Whatever happened on the bench needed to happen. I'm a big fan of getting shit out, whether it's spontaneous or has been built up or not. Get it out, move on from it. And I think now they're all in a good space. Everything is there, and now it really is the kind of plug and play for whatever hole we have kind of at the time.
Yeah, Kenny, to Bond's point, that it looked rough, right, with Keith and Vic trying to work them back in. You saw those two guys out there tonight. I thought Keith played a hell of a game when he was on the floor, both defensively and offensively. Like, he just gives you, and Bond brought it up this offseason, and I was like, because I haven't watched enough Keith, and she said, watch out for him in the mid-range. And he showed you that. He's shown you a little bit of something from three. He's shown you some defense. He's shown you some toughness. Like, I thought yesterday, I thought the playoff rotation was set. And now I'm looking at it like, damn, is it? You know what I mean? Like, just one day changed that. What did you think of
this is exactly why Dipo's there, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, it's not to. Sorry, I totally jumped in there, but like,
go ahead.
But this is
I didn't have
not.
a point yet anyway.
But Dipo, this is why you have a guy like Dipo right now. You can introduce him when you're down a bunch of players. You're down a fucking coach. I mean, this is a situational kind of thing, and then he showed out, and big props to him because you could tell he's been kind of down on the way he's sort of been received into the just the whole team play structure as of late. He had that one amazing game when he came back, and then has been pretty lukewarm since. And most of those down games were games where he was getting the minutes. So like he was getting
the minutes, Bryce. He wasn't getting the ball. This is the first time he's had the ball for long enough stretches.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. But when you come back and then like and the team sucks. You don't have the ball, but like when he did, it wasn't great, but like I mean really great things tonight, and that's why the depth of this team is so crucial, because you have no idea who's going to be out at any given time, and the way they're able to reshuffle these guys, some of the key players tonight didn't even play in the last 3 games. When we were showing out again, so I love that they're able to just shuffle things around last second.
Yurt hasn't played in a month.
Yeah,
Dipo was amazing. Keith was good. Kenny, since Brass stole your thunder on,
I really didn't have an answer
on
anyway,
Dipo. Why don't you just talk to me about what you saw from Precious tonight? Who I've heard from Raptors fans is going to be better than Bam. One of the best young prospects in the entire league. Knockdown shooter from 3. Can't make a layup to save his life. But go ahead, Kenny. What do you think?
Yeah. To get real technical and like smart or whatever, that dude fucking sucks, man. Jesus. Hey, he has some potential. He's a project. He's cool. He had a little cool run, but overall, that dude fucking sucks. It's not really any deeper than that. He could be a good defender, fine. He knocked some shots down, cool, but man, that guy stinks to hell. He's not good. And Raptor fans, I realize they just say stuff for attention, man. You just got to not pay them any mind. They just want attention. You block one of them, they all stop. Who cares? Who cares what they think? They live in Canada.
All right.
All right.
Nice up there.
Jesus, Kenny.
You ever been?
Exactly what I expected.
Absolutely not.
When I lobbed him the precious stuff. Joey.
Yes.
I just want to know where you've been, man. I missed you.
Yeah, I've been fine. I'm good. My girlfriend's good. They still can't find her. But other than that, no, everything's fine. I really do miss everybody. It's great to be in my hostage room again. Feels great to be in here. To jump off of. I wish it was a cliff right now. To jump off of. To Kenny's point, I really do have to say that Precious really does suck. I wish that I could play basketball in the professional basketball leagues to show that I could do those things, but I mean, I can't. So I guess I have to watch him try to do them. Precious's plus minus I think is over. It's a suck or stink plus minus. It goes game to game. It's this one's all right. He's not as great as he would be, but good using as an adjective for Precious, I don't think I would use that. Maybe his name, cool name, better movie. I would rather see that character on the basketball court, to be honest. Anyway, take me out.
Watch it.
And his dreads ain't growing 2 years. We gotta talk about that for a little bit. Because what the fuck?
Yes,
man?
please. Can we talk about that?
It was a good growing first year, and then I do think they plateaued a bit. Maybe he's keeping them trimmed. They get heavy. We'll have to keep an eye out.
Can we get a break?
DeAndre Jordan shit sprouted. DeAndre Jordan had the quickest dreads I ever seen grow in the league.
I think DeAndre Jordan got a weave, but we don't got to talk about that.
He's like the Barry Bonds of dreads.
Breaking.
Nobody's dreads grows that fast. He did.
I can't comment on this, but I'd love to hear this.
He said they're coming into this season. I think because they were growing that quick, they got long. I don't know about Precious. We gotta go get him a new guy.
Yeah, he's man.
Listen, I don't think he's. I lobbed that up to you. I don't think he's that bad.
He's not.
But you know, I'm excited that the Raptors fans, to cope with losing Kyle Lowry, they've made Precious into one of the best young prospects in the league. Now,
listen, we used to prop up bad players too. It's okay. It's
okay.
okay. Trust me, we can fucking relate. We can relate.
Listen, at one point, I said they need 5 Preciouses and Bams on the floor. Like, so listen, I've been through it. I know what they're going through. It's coping. Like, you're coping with the fact that you lost the greatest player in franchise history for a dude that chose Slovenia over you and fucking and Precious Achua. Like,
they're at the bargaining stage of grief. Like,
exactly.
Precious is a stage
Been there.
of grief. He's a stage of grief. Precious
is
a stage of grief.
Been there so many times.
Precious is Toronto Willie Reed. Like, it is. Like, I was like, damn, Showtime Willie Reed could be a great backup 5. And I talked myself into that. There was a time I really thought Justice was better than Devin Booker. It was like 3 minutes, but it was a time I got that far.
But it existed.
Hey, Justice had that 112 assist game. We were like, point Justice, let's go finally.
Oh, what about that 27-7-7 against
Oh,
the
I
Bucks?
thought he was an all-star.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Listen.
Well, if he were healthy, point justice would have continued. But yeah, fair.
But the fact of the matter is, Miami's still greater than Toronto, so it doesn't matter.
It is. Bond, 2 games up in the Eastern Conference for the 1 seed. Do you think they close this out, or do you? What do you think? Is it that important for them to close out as the 1 seed, or is it just more important to close out playing the way they're playing right now?
I think it's genuinely not important to close out as the 1 seed, but if they continue to play the way that they have been, they should. And if they lost the 1 seed by just being outbeaten by whoever they have coming up, like being beaten at their best, then fine. But if they lose the 1 seed as a result of having like fucked up and lost the rope, let go of the rope, then that'd be an issue. I think the more important thing is just to finish on a high note, finish with good habits.
I mean, Kenny, what do they have? 3 games left at this point?
Yeah.
I think 4. They can go 3-1.
So I haven't looked in like a month. I don't know.
Thanks for your help, Kenny. Thanks for backing me. I'm pulling it up right now.
I was good with Lion, and then
I'll tell you,
I was like, man,
the team to look out for right now is the Celtics.
Yeah, Boston.
And they have some tough games coming up. They play both the Bucks and the Grizzlies.
And the Heat are at Charlotte. They're home against Charlotte, home against Atlanta, and going to Orlando.
No reason to not.
There's no reason. You know what I mean? Like
Orlando game.
That Orlando game is going to be tough. That's when we're having our watch party, by the way. So, hey, there you go. We still don't know what time it's at.
Ass floater.
Come on, Adam Silver. We're a week out. We're a fucking week out. Give us the goddamn time.
I'm telling y'all, like, don't worry about the time. I will be there in the afternoon drinking. So if y'all just want to show up and start shooting shit, I'll be there. I'm gonna have a double crown and ginger ready to go. Me and Kenny gonna be out there, just 2 of us by the pool, talking shit, throwing shots.
Gianni told people we were poolside on WAP, and I think is that a bit of misinformation?
That is a lot of misinformation.
I'm not taking my shirt off, by the way. I'm way too.
I will take my shirt off.
Kenny,
Joey will take his shirt. Joey and Gianni are taking their shirts off.
I'm like Bert Kreischer out there.
Oh, they said. We got the time. The game is at 7. I will be drinking.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. Which sucks. I'm so
says who?
I wanted
on a Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be there at 3 drinking. So Just text me. I'll be.
Oh
out
yeah,
there.
look at that. Okay,
Text me, I'll be there.
7:00 it is. All right.
Joey, after that 4-game losing streak that was like fucking depressing as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the Heat, they've reeled off 4 straight wins, 3 of them against playoff teams in the East. One of them without Jimmy Butler. Like, how do you feel about the team going into the playoffs right now?
So if you would have asked me a week ago, I would have thought all is lost. If you asked me this week, I think that, we're going to win this year. We're going to win next year. They look so good, but when they don't look good, they looked horrible. And that seemed like the longest week of my whole entire life. What was that 4-game losing streak? And I mean, if you were on Twitter, it was awful, but we're winning. So I think that the more that we win, the less complaints you'll see. Yeah, I would say, but I would keep an eye on that Orlando game. Keep an eye on it. I would definitely come through the watch party. Speaking of keeping an eye on it, a watch party. Hello. My shirt will be off. I can't promise everyone else's. All right. Yeah, that's all I got on that right there. But I do feel good.
Everyone else's.
Okay, so let's go to some of the clips from tonight's game. There were some awesome things that happened. We know Dedmon's garage tonight because he didn't play. No Al's eye test because we didn't need an eye test. There's just a bunch of ga shit happening. So let's go, Brass. Let's go to our ga-ga-ga-gas of the game. Someone said it's a Yurt's garage game. How dare you? How dare you?
Yurt has never done handiwork in his life.
His hands are probably so small, so smooth, like so soft.
Just soft as hell. You get creeped out when you shake his hand. Like, why?
Yeah.
You think he got dead fish handshake?
Sponsored by Jergens.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know.
I don't think it's a dead fish. It's probably firm, but very soft.
Whoa.
Oh,
I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought she said. I thought. So I like.
Go ahead.
He did lay a motherfucker out. I wanted to show that clip, but it's too much other cool stuff.
Look at how slow this nigga is.
Yo, that is like his last name compared to his game is like it's like Duncan's first name in his game. Like it's like the exact opposite. But here we go. Thaddeus Young on the break gets slowed down by Duncan Robinson. Go back. This is where you knew this nigga was in trouble. He had the lead on Duncan Robinson. Duncan caught up to him. He was going to
put his head down
anyway.
Yeah.
Duncan put his head down, caught up to Thaddeus Old, and then here go Caleb. That shit was not even going. He wasn't even going to make this shot. Get that shit the fuck out of here.
This was their big trade deadline acquisition. The nigga with the cankles.
Yo, and you remember how many Heat fans were like, "Yo, trade Duncan.
We gotta get that.
We gotta get Thaddeus Young." Jeez,
look at him.
Awful. And then Eric Reed could call him Ken Burton.
I was worried about that knee when I saw it though. When he first came down.
Every time he jumps, I get worried about his knee.
Right there.
Now, this was the most positive play to me, where for him to take someone off the dribble, because this is what was missing during that 4-game losing streak. His entire run coming into this game, he has not looked quick. You haven't seen the burst, and you saw it right here. Bang.
That's what I meant with him not having on-ball reps. Like you have to have the ball in your hands to kind of get a feel for how you're being bumped and how you can get downhill and stuff. He had it tonight. He had the space to do it. And he had 5 threes. What?
And I feel like he had 6 threes, actually. He had space
6
to
and 9
make mistakes.
Yeah,
that's the thing. I feel like he was allowed to make mistakes tonight. There wasn't a Jimmy Butler, his second night of the back-to-back. I don't think the Heat wanted to lose this game by any means, but I think they were, they came to this game. It might be an L. So I don't think that pressure was on him. He was able to get loose and he was able to do shit like this. Go ahead, Brad. Favorite play of the game. The confidence in this shit. Here you go, Depot. Oh, logo? I got it.
Now that's out there.
It was 4 seconds left too. It wasn't like he had time to step in.
And you said a little shimmy, the confidence. Woo, Dipo, I feel like Dipo's back.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's going to be some decisions to be made. And I think we're all kind of on the same page. It's going to be on a night-to-night basis.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think, and not to, poo-poo any of the guys on the bench. There you go, talking that. Look at PJ with that bright-ass sweater.
Looking like Drake.
PJ got some clothes for that ass. Anyway, it's not to shit on any of the guys on the bench, but I don't think anybody right now, especially any of the backup guards, should be comfortable in their role. I think you are going to see that thing change from night to night, whether it be Caleb, Gabe, Duncan, Dipo. I think they got some decisions to make, and I think it's going to depend on the opponent, and it's going to depend on who's hot. Like a night like tonight, if Duncan plays like this in the playoffs, he's not going to get back in. Mm-hmm. And that's a tough thing to do for a shooter. I remember Mike Miller and James Jones used to have that quick hook from Spo. They missed their first 2 shots, they're done. It's going to be the same kind of thing with these guys. Mm-hmm. I think Strus right now is the only one that has earned the benefit of the doubt. Like, even if he has a bad first half, like Brass was saying, I think the coaching staff trusts him enough to say, we're going to put you back out there in the third to see what you got.
Yeah. And even that first half, he still he gives what he needs to give to the first unit, and then he's been playing well in the second half. Go ahead,
yeah, that's such a luxury to have too, because everybody's going to shorten their rotation to 8 or 9 guys in the playoffs, and the Heat don't necessarily have to. They have a bunch of guys they can trust, and so now they can just go out there and whoever is available is available. Bring me in, Brass, really quick. I wanted to throw this name in Toronto's face real quick. All right, take me out again.
Bring me in, Brass. That's a new one.
That was Moose last night. Take me out, Brass. He wasn't even in. Plant Poppy in the chat. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just keep screaming yo. Like, okay, hi.
We do have a it's not up on our story yet, but we do have an incoming shirt.
Oh,
so
yeah.
As we said last time.
Show the new shirt, the other new shirt first.
Yeah, we do have the Heat and 5. We got the Heat and 5. We have that's the white hot version.
And remember what I said about this. Do not fucking embarrass me, Miami. Do not show up to the fucking playoff games with the fucking mustard yellow Yurt 7 jersey. It's white out. Wear white. You fuckers have. If you don't have a white shirt, just pick up a Hanes. Fucking wear a white beater. Do something. Do not come in there with a yellow fucking jersey on. And then someone's gonna do it. Some asshole is gonna be out there with that mustard yellow championship jersey. Fucking wear a white shirt, and we have one for you. Go on shop.miamiheatbeat.com. Go ahead, Brad. Sorry.
And we also have this is the new design.
Hey,
that's sick.
I love that.
And so these are going to be up. We're going to have it on white and black, I believe. I'm not sure there's going to be any other colors. We're working on it, but these are going to be up.
Get the white
tonight.
one.
Yeah, that's this counts.
It does
for the playoffs.
The shirt is predominantly white, like Blake Griffin.
We got all the segments.
My bad.
Yes, get Gino out of here.
It's like my family reunion.
Stay white, Joey. Stay white. Speaking of, that transition wasn't going to go well at all. Let's go to Bond's breakdown.
Oh, hold up. Let me break it down so it can forever and consistently be broke.
No, I'd really like to actually hear you do the
I don't know where that was going. I was just making up on the fly, and I realized nothing that came out of my mouth would have not been offensive. Like it just, I had no idea.
3 chances to see what you came up with.
I was gonna say white hot like your friend's ankles.
It's still on your ankles, man. So yeah, I got 4 today. Nothing too heavy. I thought today was a good game. Stop it. You can go ahead, Brass. Start it up. Pause. So I liked a lot of our defensive principles today. I like our positioning, the way we felt in our bodies today defensively. Go ahead. Keith here. Pause. So Kyle fought his little self through that little crack between Bam and Pascal. Didn't lock and trail, didn't let any space come between he and Fred. Fred's gonna set this kind of back screen thing happening on Tyler here that forces the switch. Go ahead. But they're okay. They're all right. That's a switch. Keith is in good position here to help there. And Tyler gets the screen. And that's a tough shot. Let that play one more time. Pascal got the switch with Tyler.
He was making a bunch of tough shots.
He was, and that's what Toronto's going to be able to do to an extent against Miami, right? They're just tall, they're lengthy, they have length all over the floor, so stuff like that happens. Pascal had to bring the ball to the other side of his body because Keith was there in good position to dig. That's a tough shot. You can go. Same thing, like good defensive positioning here, good help. People are moving, we're on the string, and then we don't rebound. Keith, like, what are we doing? Luckily, they missed this. A 3-pointer off of an offensive rebound is the best time to make it. The defense is sucked in, and you got some momentum behind you. Something small, nothing big. Again, I thought today was a strong game from them. You can go to the next one. I wanted to give Yurt a little bit of love. Pause. He did a lot tonight with regards to defending the ball on the ball. Like his on-ball defense was pretty good tonight. He wasn't fouling. He was playing with his length in a way that allowed him to be long and not really get too beat. Go ahead.
Naughty karate. It was
like a whole paragraph of him.
Was it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nice. So he got beat there. Play that one more time. He got beat, but didn't get out of position. I think the offensive player makes the shot. He has to get comfortable being longer, being big, playing bigger, playing strong. And I think it'll come. And then the last one, same thing. Be big, right? Like he's gonna slip here. Tyler makes this really nice pass, and so pause right here. So he's gonna get into this area. No one's near him. The pass does come late, but he puts his arms up too late to receive the pass. Like you are big, and when you raise your hands, you become even bigger. Your target, your being as a target extends into a space that other people can't get to. But you got to make yourself useful in these areas that no one else can get to. So go ahead, get your hands up, catch the ball. But he's there. It'll come. I like. You can take me out. I didn't have, like I said, nothing too critical from tonight. And shout out to South Carolina. Coach K's out of there. Gino's out of there. Good job, Miami. Happy Kyle Day.
All right.
Beautiful.
That shirt is live, by the way. That is on.
Hola
If
Dipo?
you go to shop.miamiheatbeat.com, you can pick up your Hola Dipo shirt, among many other shirts. We finally have the center drip drop shirt back. That's back on the store. So, yeah, go nuts. Let's get some shirts for playoffs.
Buy white shirts, please. Do not show up with yellow mustard shirts. Kenny, are you afraid of the Raptors if it comes to that in the playoffs?
No. Bring me in, Brassy, and I have another name. So I'm not, because what I saw in the first half was Miami was making an effort to beat the switching. They were not necessarily slipping all the time, but Bam was rolling a little earlier. And also they tried trapping Tyler, and Tyler was absolutely killing that. The only thing I'm concerned about is they kept zooming in on Pascal Siakam, and it's uncomfortable, man. I don't want to see that shit. But that's all I got for that. I'm not scared of the Raptors. Aside from Pascal Siakam's face, I'm not scared of the Raptors.
Damn.
I said something nobody else was thinking. He doesn't look like Crash Bandicoot with no facial hair. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Crash Bandicoot with no facial. Does Crash Bandicoot have facial hair?
Like on the side. I don't know. He's a cat or something. Who knows?
Joey, who is your preferred? Your preferred playoff matchup. Right now, it's looking like the Raptors, the Cavs, or the Hawks with the Nets. Well, actually, the Hornets and the Nets in that play-in tournament. The Knicks are eliminated.
Say it again.
Lakers soon come.
Yeah, so I mean, you're probably looking at the Hawks, Hornets, Nets, or Cavs.
Not the Cavs, not the Nets. I guess the Hornets or the Hawks.
It's funny. Hawks Twitter is like asking for the Heat in the first round series.
Incredible.
I don't know why you would do that.
It would be a gift for Miami to get the Hawks the first round.
Yeah.
Oh my
What?
gods.
Beautiful.
And the Cavs have fallen the fuck off. And honestly, since Drummond did that peace sign to Hero, them motherfuckers are 1-3. And Kyrie's been playing every game. I just don't know how afraid of any of those bottom seeds I am right now because the Raptors, I mean, they're 2 games clear of the Cavs, who are in a little bit of a free fall right now. They're 4-6 in their last 10. They just lost tonight. So I think, people are talking about trying to get to the 2 seed to stay away from the Nets. I just think the Heat just need to finish this thing out. They should be going into the playoffs on a 7-game win streak, unless they rest all their guys against the Magic, and you should still beat the Magic with even if you rest all your starters. So that's the Eastern Conference. Brass, I see that you saved a comment in the chat. I just wanted to end on this note. This is just, I mean, a quote from Anthony Davis of your lottery-bound Los Angeles Lakers, and I don't even think they have their pick.
Nope.
I mean, just a beautiful thing. So Aisha put this in the chat. Anthony Davis says, "What could we have been if I was healthy all year? LeBron, Kendrick Nunn."
You have got to be shitting me.
Kendrick Nunn cheated them out of check a whole season. That man should be in the Hustle Hall of Fame. Like,
he spent 1 year in Miami and started scamming. Shout out to him.
No,
he was a Heat lifer all along.
The best part about Kendrick Nunn is that he turned down more money to ring chase with that Lakers team.
Forget what I said.
Not only
just forget what I said.
Not only did he get paid to do nothing all year, he could have been paid more. The Knicks were trying to give that motherfucker like $12 million a year. He's like, nah, I'm gonna go get this ring in LA with all these old dudes and a bunch of dudes that don't play no damn defense. Shout out to Kendrick Nunn, man.
But like to Anthony Davis's point, hey man, sure, prove us all wrong. Bring all those motherfuckers back next year and let's see you prove it.
Run that back.
Let's say run it back. Run it back, bitch. You get a nice break. Run it back. You're still going to be fucking hot garbage.
Y'all
you
bringing in
suck.
Stanley Johnson off the fucking street. You gonna sit here and try to tell me you a contender? Get the fuck out.
LeBron checked out weeks ago. He's only giving a shit about the scoring title. That's all he fucking cares about. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about any of you fucks.
They're fighting over whether to play Avery Bradley or DJ Augustin.
Avery Bradley.
And shout out to them, but man.
Avery Bradley was driving a street sweeper during training camp. They called him. He left a good union job to go play for the Lakers, thinking he's about to be an 11th man off the bench. He started game 1 of the season.
He had benefits.
I did not come here to work.
He said, I had a good union job.
They fucked up that man's 401k and everything, man.
Local 418 and everything. It's awful.
He got to fire his financial advisor.
He really does.
He was a financial advisor.